fact that someone sent me a woman's like bloody cookie, and it wasn't because it was a period thing, it was something else.
Go sniff Topia's crotch. If it doesn't smell like pizza, I will never say it ever again. Okay? Very sick.
This week, Topia Chu's lives have been kind of short. Now, she did do her Halloween live where she showed off her Halloween costume, which she was a character from the Powerpuff Girls. She does get called out in one of her lives for trying to engagement bait. Most of her lives now, this week, were her just watching TV, hardly talking, and when she does, it's really hard to hear her over the TV. In some of the lives, she talks about the stuff that she got from Temu and some more free items that she got, and she's still waiting for Temu to pay her. So let's get into this. So the live on October 30th was very, very short. It was only 9 minutes long, and there was constant muting and pausing. She does say she wants some more clothes, and that's really all this live was. Well, on the same day, she would go back and make another live. This live was about 41 minutes, so around the normal time that her lives would be. So in this live, she talks about how she got hair dye on her Ghostbuster shirt and how it's also from Temu. She also talks about a Hello Kitty tumbler that she got as a free item from Temu. She talks about how there was a guy that said her nails were very pretty at the bus stop, and she did get these nails from Walmart. She talks about Uggs, how they're doing a Hello Kitty collab, saying that people want to give her Hello Kitty items and other Hello Kitty stuff.
You should look at the dresses on Temu because I'm dying. I need more clothes. I got all these cute outfits. I got this at the thrift store, and when I dyed my hair, I kind of ruined the shirt, but it matches with the outline. I was like, no, it's from Temu. I got it from the free items. It's literally a tumbler. All this stuff on Temu, and I can't buy it, and they haven't given me my money back. They took the money out of my PayPal, only for them to not be able to put it back to give me it back. Well, they are going to give it back, but it's probably going to take, it says the process is probably going to take till November 15th. I'm like, trying to order stuff, trying to have stuff come, all the nails, like these, those Uggs, like those chunky Uggs that everyone's wearing with like the inside is like, for winter. Anyways, they have like that, but it's Hello Kitty. I've been going, like people literally are wanting to give me Hello Kitty stuff. It's funny because this lady was like, I thought of you and I saw this Hello Kitty robe and I was gonna buy it for you. And then she was like, I was gonna give it to you. She was, if it's there, I'll go back and get it for you. And I'm like, what the heck? And so then I was like, oh, that's nice. And then there was this like other there's this like other person that was like, who would love this because she saw Hello Kitty. She was like, who, my daughter? And she was like, no, Topia, because I have like Hello Kitty stuff. I wanted to get ready for tomorrow because I have to film some transition videos. And then
now, the next one we're going to look at is one of the lives from October 31st on Halloween. She does do a lot of tone-deaf singing in this one. She does sing Poor Unfortunate Souls and Barney for some reason. Then she starts fighting with people in her live. People are also trying to guess what her Halloween costume is going to be. Then the live ends abruptly.
This grimace is literally purple. It could have been Barney. I love you, you like me, we're a happy family. I'm just like, cause there's this like costume shop that was like downtown, and they have full body costumes, and I'm talking like like mascot type costumes. They had Porky Pig, they had Winnie the Pooh, they had Barney. Like, I'm not in a group home, but okay. You're just mad because I'm not under a bridge, which is a horrible thing to hope for someone. Like, that makes no sense, but okay. Don't act like I've said worse things. Considering the fact that people tell me to unalive myself every day, I'm pretty sure that they started with me first. So you saying that I'm telling people that I don't react for no reason, my reaction is valid because they react the same way to me. And literally, you have not even begun to see half of what I've seen. Okay, and it's not just that, okay? It's in my DMs that I have to delete, which is why I don't even check my hidden requested messages. I have so many of them. I just delete the top ones, but that's not the worst of it, considering the fact that someone sent me a woman's like bloody cookie, and it wasn't because it was a period thing, it was something else, and that's not even half of it. I got sent like very graphic man missing the middle of his face, and someone had a scythe, right, like what the Grim Reaper has, that they sliced out the middle of his face. Yeah, I still have that screenshot in case I ever need to show that, because as proof that I'm receiving this stuff. That's not even half of what I received.
Now, this next live that we're going to look at is labeled November 1st, but it's one of her Halloween streams, so I think it's just how Patty Melt's like time zone fell. It would be November 1st, but this is where she was in her Halloween costume. She was a character from the Powerpuff Girls. She shows off more Temu haul that she got. She says she doesn't need to go trick-or-treating, but someone did give her candy. Half of this live was her just watching the movie Coraline. People said to show the movie at least if you're not going to say anything, but she went on a small rant saying how she'll get banned if she did that, and she just starts crashing out on a random chat member saying that she's not 600 pounds.
Yes, I am Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. It was going to be something else, but, well, two, well, actually 3 other things, but 4. This ghost ring that lights up. I got these rings from Temu. I don't go trick-or-treating. How old am I? 31? Okay. I can't show movies because then you get taken down. That's why people play the Guitar Hero when showing movies, because if not, they get taken down. You used to be able to show movies, because I would show Halloween movies. Remember when I would show Halloween movies? And we would watch a whole movie? Like, I used to show Christmas movies too, but I'm Miss Bellum. Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls. And Miss Bellum gives no fucks. So, not 600 pounds, bitch. Like, your mom's the size of an elephant. And every time she walks, she falls to the floor. Like, I'm pretty sure your mom has a lot of weight, and you're over here talking. I was not born fat. I made myself this way. And I can do whatever I want with my body, because wonderful enough, we can do whatever we want with our bodies, and no one could tell us nothing. You will never see me on my 600-pound life, but I'll see you on my 600-pound life, trying to push your mom to lose the weight. So, yeah. Jumbo Wumbo wants to sit here and talk about 600 pounds. Let's see what you look like.
So the last live that I do have that has a lot of clips in it is the November 2nd live. This is where she was crashing out on people in her chat. It begins with her just watching TV and just talking about like other content creators, but then for a good chunk of the live, she just mutes and doesn't say anything. This is where people call her out for trying to engagement bait. She's not doing anything. She's not saying anything. She has it muted, but she's just sitting there letting the chat run, not even engaging with the chat and just letting the chat engage for her. She says that she is going to get the money from Temu and then she will be rich. Then Nova Online decides to join her live. He even gives her a gift on TikTok. She tells him to leave and that she will never ever like him. She says that she's not bothered by people making YouTube videos on her, but then she starts crashing out because she said, well, all these big channels on YouTube are making content on her and they're paying their house mortgage with content on her. But then she starts talking about how she could make a lot of money on YouTube than TikTok, and it raises the question of why isn't she posting on YouTube then if she can make all this money? And then she turns off her comments for the rest of this live because she said that people don't deserve the privilege of commenting on her live stream. She does talk about the GoFundMe, and she addresses why she picked that certain date for the GoFundMe. It doesn't mean the GoFundMe is going to get taken down at that date, but GoFundMe just wanted a date. She brings up that she got diagnosed with the PTSD, major depression. She tells people that she was diagnosed by an actual doctor and she wasn't diagnosed with ChatGPT.
I'm unemployed, okay? Please help the unemployed. I'm gonna stand there with a can and be like, I'm unemployed. Like, the blind, not the blind, but like people that stand there with a cup and rattle their change. Broke? Well, okay, I'd rather be broke than to be ugly. Ugly people are always the rudest people that are like broke. Okay, I won't be broke for long because I'm supposed to get that money, but it takes, a while for PayPal to process that. So yeah, like someone's like broke. Okay, you think calling me broke is an insult? Like ugly people, I'm not both. Do I look ugly? No, I don't. Thank you. If you're calling me ugly, you don't like black women, and I said what is that? Rage bait? Well, it is true, because you're talking about someone that can't control their looks. Human beings are shitty. You literally sit here and trash on people's looks. I am not ugly, but okay, whatever. Makes yourself feel better. Why are you in here? Like, why are you here, Nova? Can you please leave? Like, why is Nova here? Goodbye. And he's gifting too, that's weird. I don't like you. Go away. I will never like you. Go away. I still will never like you. Leave. I will never like you times 2. I think you're stupid as fuck. I harassed a man off the app that it literally came back. I'm not even going to talk about the messages, but you're stupid as fuck. they were engaged or not. That's a you problem. That's not a me. You run around this app stalking people and then act like you're not stalking people. Like that one Asian dude that everyone was stalking, telling him, oh, you should date Topia and go on a date with her. Aren't you glad that she got banned off the app? Like, you're weird as fuck. I didn't even know the dude until you were harassing him because he's Asian, and then you never hold yourselves accountable. You go around harassing Asian men for no fucking reason just because I comment under their post. And no, I'm not mad. Like, I'm sitting here chilling. Does it sound like I'm fucking mad? I'm just cussing. Just giving weird, like, people make all these weird videos about me, and someone did ask me, what do I think about these YouTube videos or these YouTubers that make videos about me? I don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, they're trying to pay bills on their house. The only reason why they mention me is because they got 400,000 views on YouTube, and they have to pay their rent talking about someone. If they don't know the whole situation, they shouldn't talk, because they're running with false accusations that could get them sued, and they're lucky they haven't been served a cease and desist, because I can sue them for that money they made off of that video. And for anyone saying that I can't, yes I can, but I'm not going to, because I don't give a fuck. I will let them pay their house, because who cares? In some instances, I do care because it's false accusations. And to say that it's not is stupid, considering the fact that you literally support like horrible human beings. But my issue is the fact that people love to sit here and do this instead of doing this, because no one cares about you trying to pay for your house. Really talk about people for a living and make money. Like, fuck. I don't even have to put time and energy into looking into the stuff that I talk about. This is why a lot of T pages get served cease and desist letters and get sued, because they lie on people for no reason, because they want to pay their bills and they literally want to pay their house. 400,000 views on YouTube is a nice check, and it's not like TikTok. They get paid money. 400,000 views is like thousands of dollars. It's not like TikTok. You get paid a lot more on YouTube than you do on TikTok. And they do it because they know they can get away. Yeah, it is. 400,000. 1 million views is not 1K. 1 million views, it's literally more than that. 1 million views on TikTok is nothing compared to YouTube. I know, because I literally made $100 off of YouTube and that was it. And that was not even 1,000 views. Yeah, it was only $100 because I don't really post on YouTube like that. And I lost my monetization because I don't post on YouTube. You know what that is? That's the sound of silence, of people not having the right to speak because they don't know how to speak properly. When you call someone a tubby and you tell them to be silent, maybe you shouldn't say that, because then you lose your commenting privileges. Maybe be respectful to people. Calling someone a tubby because you're mad that you don't get your way is toddler tantrum behavior. And then why people love throwing toddler tantrums. You're not a toddler, so you're not going to sit here and tell someone to shut up because it's their live stream, and a live stream is made for people to talk. Because it's my live stream, you're not going to sit here and call me a tubby and then tell me to be quiet because I'm speaking the truth. 100K likes, but so Nas from the gram, I guess he's lost money because of what he did, and so he came on the internet and was like, I'm entitled to your money, so if I say I want $300, you're supposed to give it to me. That's weird. You know, people love to joke about the GoFundMe, but I didn't say like, oh, I'm entitled to your money, you must give me 500,000, you know, if I say so. Like, no, I went through a crime. Like, people think I'm just out here asking for money for no reason. I was in a violent crime. I was in a carjacking. It would be different if I wasn't in a carjacking and my brother was alive. To literally be like, well, the service is coming up. I literally said that's not the date of the service. It requires you to put a service date. Because that's weird, like sitting here trying to tell someone that they don't have major depression, or sitting here literally saying that they don't have PTSD and that it's literally diagnosed by ChatGPT is literally mental illness. Because if you think that I use ChatGPT to diagnose myself, who got mental illness? Because you use ChatGPT. I'm not like that woman that sits here thinking her therapist is in love with her because ChatGPT told her. I got diagnosed by a therapist because I'm trying to get housing. That's how it works. So obviously that's why I'm getting diagnosis, so I can get help with my housing. Fake engagement, my ass. Fuck you. Report me for fake engagement. Report me for fake ass hair. She probably wears a wig. Report for fake engagement. What fake engagement? Fake engagement means buying viewers. I don't buy viewers.
But that is all I have for Topia 2 this week. And I know it was a quick video. I am going on vacation for 2 weeks, so that's why I did one early. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.